Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to an episode of Formula 1 2021 My Team Career. This time for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Before we get into it, head down below, like and subscribe. It does help out a lot, and let's get right into it. So here I am out for my flying lap around the Hungaroring over here in Hungary for, I'm pretty sure this is round 11, I'm pretty sure round 12 of season 2 of My Team Career. I've changed a couple settings and, well, to kind of move the career the career season along quicker to kind of get me up to where I can fight a lot quicker. So I guess we are going to see where we stand by the end of the season in terms of car performance compared to everyone else. And for season 3, I think I'm going to change down to a 10 race season. We're going to of course change up liveries, and of course, well, I'm going to change it up to down to a 10 race kind of length, and not the 22 or 16. We'll run with that for like 2 seasons, I think, and then we'll kind of, see where we go from there. But for now, here we are. Let's focus on quali for now, as we are just improving by a 10th. But then every single corner we lose. As we come up to the last corner of the circle, we're pushing really hard, and I push way too hard. I hit the curb on the inside. It spins the car around. Of course, the curb's over here in at the Hungarian Grand Prix at the Hungaroring. Really risky, of course. This. I'm pretty sure it's like turn 5 as well. It actually spins the car around, so I can't improve and actually end up in P17. Definitely not where we want to end up. We've had like a first bad part of the season, then we had a couple good races, I think it was like 3 or 4, where we scored points, and now we're back to kind of being at the back of the grid. But hopefully, for next race, we can change that around. But let's see what we can do in this race, so let's go right into it.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of the Formula 1 World Championship. Historically a good race for first victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the first time here. The Hungaroring, it's like Monaco without the boats. 14 corners, 6 to the left and 8 to the right, and some very tricky corners to deal with. These rainy conditions out there aren't going to help either, so it's very likely we'll see a safety car or two during today's race. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Sainz, Max Verstappen and Perez, Leclerc, Ricciardo, Giovinazzi and Esteban Ocon, Vettel, Stroll, Yuki Tsunoda and Gasly, Russell, Latifi, Red and Guan Yu Zhou, Delatraz, Mick Schumacher, Lundgaard and Nikita Mazepin. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So here we are lined up in P17 at the Hungaroring, and as you can see, it is raining and we are on the intermediate tyres, as is everyone else. We're waiting for the lights to go out and away we go. Are we going to get a good start? Not really. I really struggle on the starts, especially on this game. It was kind of okay last game. I got a couple good starts, but this game I think I've only got like one good start. It's mostly in the braking zone into the first corner where I gain the places as we go down on Louis Delatraz. I'm pretty sure Gasly and Guan Yu Zhou there will move up to P16. So all in all, we only move up one position, but we go down the inside of the Alfa Romeo of Nicholas Latifi, and he's still there. We need to go around the outside. Now we leave him space, but we do manage to get past that. As you can see over here, I finally got the highlights to work again, so we can kind of have a look back at what the race start looks like. from a different point of view. So we got past Guan Yu Zhou, Gasly, Louis Denatraz over there. Now here we can see going down the inside of Nicholas Latifi over there. He actually hung around the outside for quite some time, but after some time we actually got past him. And here we go on lap 4 as Lance Stroll, 2 races in a row. Last race his tyre had a puncture. Now this race he has some sort of engine troubles, and it's all when we are behind him. So we gained 1 free place over there, and there's a full-on safety car. Nicholas Latifi and Pierre Gasly are out of the session. Now this is the only thing I could get, but it's basically what happened in the last race with Lance Stroll as well. Basically he was going slow, the people behind him didn't stop, they went into the back of him, and that's 3 people out of the race, because of course Lance Stroll retired as well with some sort of engine troubles. So we move up to P14 on to lap 6 when the safety car is coming in. We are behind the under Alfa Romeo of George Russell over here. Are we going to get a good enough start to be able to get past him on this start and finish straight? As we get past, not really sure what happened over there. He must have gotten some wheel spin as he loses so much time to work on straight away. We actually get up and past him down into the first corner, and we move up to P13. Here we can see what it looked like. He just lost so much. I think he went on the curb and his wheels must have just spun his back wheels, and it didn't really push him forward because he had no grip over there. So up to P30, but as you can see, I moved it down to a 25% race, as I said I was going to do last video. And as you can see, this is kind of probably the worst situation to be in a 25% race when it's raining. As you can see, lap 15, nothing really happened. We are still in P13, still kind of fighting with Ocon, Tsunoda, Russell behind us 4 seconds, so he is falling away. But we just couldn't do anything. On a 25% race, we would have had to pit at least once, most likely. But over here, of course, we don't. We can do the whole race on the one set of tyres. But in a 50% race, we probably would have to pit at least once, so we can actually get to the end because of the tyre wear. So we could have actually, overtook Ocon, Tsunoda under the pits, in the pits during the pit stop. But like this, we actually finish where we basically got the position on lap, lap 6 or something, lap P13 across the line, and really quite a boring and uneventful race, apart from that safety car.
It's victory in Budapest then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
So another good race from Valtteri Bottas. He pushes up in the driver's standings from Norris in P2 in this race, and Lewis Hamilton falls down to P3. We move up from P17 to P13, still no points. We basically had no chance at points over there. We just need a quicker car in the wet, or it should have just been a dry race and another track. In the driver's standings we fall down to P9, and in the constructors we are still in the same place. And I'm not really sure if we're going to move up, move down from there. I guess we're going to. But for now, that is going to be. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.